Is there a way I can do this window so I can still see?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ScanNCut stream this morning. Hope you've all had a nice rest and
Caught up.
caught up with all the other streams. For those who haven't seen us before, my name's Ian. I'll be doing this morning's stream, and Natalie's manning the comments for me, hopefully.
Yep, I am. I am.
Can you just check which screen you can see on?
Yep, you got.
That's got the overhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. So overhead is overhead. And, yeah. It's alright. At one point they'd swapped over, so that's fine. So if you could just pop a hi in the comments just to let us know that you're here.
Hi, Sarah Lou. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday.
Yes, many happy returns yesterday, Sarah. Is that a Carol I just thought pop up?
Yes, it is a carol.
Yeah, there you go. Bad that I spot it from the icon.
It is really.
Far too long looking at icons.
So, I'm just going to give you all time to get started. No, hopefully you have a machine in front of you.
Yeah, if you're not joining in, then
Then let us know and we'll.
no, we can wrap through it a bit quicker. But, I'll try and, if there's people joining in, I'll. Our Tracy's all just joined.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good. All across the room. Peer at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get started and we'll. So we are doing a simple card design today. Right, so card front, isn't it, rather than a card design?
Yes.
Would you say? So it's nice and.
Good morning, Elizabeth, and welcome to ScanNCut.
Oh.
We've got a nice, simple one to get you started.
Yes. So we're going to create a card front. I've got some bits of card over here that we're going to use. I've got a bit of card there as my backing sheet as well for me to put it on. So I'm going to swap over to the ScanNCut camera, so hopefully you can all see that nice and clearly. And I'll have a show you what we're up to. Can you all hear me okay? Let me check before we go too far.
I would presume so, considering they're answering you, so you see.
Hey.
So, Tracy says that she's going to do it later.
Okay.
And Sarah Lou was very spoilt with a nice afternoon tea was delivered.
Oh, good. Good, good.
The best sort of delivery, that.
Oh, yes. My mum would agree with that.
Hi, Zena.
Zena's joined us as well.
Yeah. So, crack on.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we're going to go into pattern. And we're going to pick a flower to start. So we're going into our designs. And we're going into this one at the top. And I'm going to use ARA 015. It's just a simple flower. I'm going to press OK. And OK. And I only want one of them. So I'm going to set. And just because I know what's coming next, I'm going to just move that down a little bit off that top edge. So we're going to press OK. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to press add. And we're going to go back to pattern. And we're going to shoot into our basic shapes. And I'm going to go for a square. And we're going to go set. And what we're going to do now is we're going to overlay the two. But what we want to do is leave just the corners showing. So we don't want to completely cover our flower. At the same point, we want some bits left hanging off the edge. If you're oversetting it, like so. Please let me know if I'm going too fast or if anybody wants me to explain anything. If I'm mumbling, please do let me know.
Do you want to just say why you're doing it this way? For those that are fairly new to the machine. Look at Elizabeth say, well, you gave me the instructions.
Following
Okay.
Nana's instructions.
Yeah, the reason that we are working this way is there is no subtract function on the machine. So this is the only way that you can crop designs and kind of edit them. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I'm following Nata's lovely instructions that she wrote out for me, and I've had a play already, so I know it does work. But so we're going to go OK. And we're going to cut. So I'm going to cut this out of my darkest colour. So we're going to be able to cut. That's happy. So I've already got a mat loaded into the machine. I was cheating a little bit this morning, I don't want any problems. As I'm sure most of you will know, I'm famous for my problems with my mat loading the first thing in the morning. So we are using an Artistix mat, and this is the Artistix Pro for the DX, for the CM models. It's 12 by 12 and it's lovely and sticky. I have my blade already in, and it's set to, set on about 5.5. Might pop that up just to 6. This is a bit thicker than the card I was cutting. What are you chuckling at?
I just saw Carol's comment. I'll tell him after. I won't jinx him. Hi, Mum.
What was that?
I'll tell you after.
Tell me when I'm older.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a piece of card attached, and we're going to cut out that first one. So that's our first one done. Let me get the spatula. Let me just swap back to the other camera while I take it off the mat so you can see what it's done. So we have our cut out shape, done beautifully.
Yeah, it's been misbehaving now.
So we're going to take the bits off the edge of the flower. I'm going to take the background. So the bit we want left is that bit.
Hi, Lily Grace.
It's a new one, isn't it?
Carol's niece. Granddaughter.
Lily, yes,
Oh.
of course, Lily.
Memory funnel.
Okay.
So if I got that wrong, Carol, you can tell me off later.
So we're going back to the ScanNCut. So for our next bit, we're going to go back. And we're going to go into our canvas. We're going to select the flower, and we're going to rotate it. Now I'm going to turn this 45. What do you reckon?
How many petals?
5.
180. Odd numbers, you can just take it round 180.
Okay. So Natty says 180, so we'll go 90, 180. That's upside down. And OK. And OK. So now we have the same design with the box, only now we have an upside down flower. We're then going to pop in a circle. So we go OK. We go add, basic shape, and we want a circle which is BAA045, which is just your standard circle. Set the size, and we can see it's put in there. So, but we want this circle to fit in the middle of our flower. So for that we need to resize it. So we go into our canvas, resize. I know from playing this morning I need that down to about 20 to fit into the middle of my circle. we go OK. And then we can move it into the centre of our flower. Pick it up, drag it across. And what I found easier earlier was just to zoom in a little bit, and that made it a little bit easier just to get it centre-ish. So about there. Okay. And then you go OK. OK. And we're going to cut that out again. So this time we're going to use a lighter coloured card. So we're going to use some pink. And we're going to cut that out as well. Again, we have our outside cut out. We have our little bits from around the edge. Take these up. We have our outside edge. And then we have our next layer of our flower. Can you move the big one and make a big one a bit smaller?
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. Not to drag it down a bit.
No, the screen. That one, yeah.
Hang on.
Because it's just hiding where I've got the...
Okay. Well, if I move that up there, there we go. And I can shrink that up a bit then. There we go, now you've done that.
There we go, that's cool. There you go, so we can see so far.
Yeah, he's somewhat cheating on the scraps bit.
The scraps?
Yeah, because supposed to be using up scraps today.
They were scraps, they're bits I've cut off other pieces that we'd already started.
You're not supposed to tidy up first.
Why not? Where's the fun if I don't tidy up first?
Okay.
There. It centres off a little bit, but that's okay. So, next, I'm going to attach 2 sheets of card to my mat. I'm going to go for a blue piece, my background.
I'm back in the way again, aren't I? Yes, you are, Natty. I'll move you back down there.
And a yellow piece
There you go. That big.
for the centre of my flower. So let's swap you back to the close cam. So we're going to go, okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go back. I change hands now. Canvas. And I'm going to select the flower. And we're going to delete the flower. And then going to pick up my little circle and drag it out to the side. So that's going to be and for the books might be a card somewhere there. What I will do, just to check, is a quick background scan.
Just realised I'm new. Trying to put it off there. There you go. Bit better.
There you go, we can see that we have our boxes on our piece of blue. I might just move it down just a touch and then a bit, so it cuts it nice and cleanly. And my circles are nicely in the centre of my bit of yellow card. So I can go OK and cut. And then swap camera. So we now have my square and my circle. Might be reloading that one, I think. There we can do okay. Unload my protective sheet off on top. Put that out of the way for a second. What we can do, I have my backing sheet. I have my base layer. And what we have, so here we have our colour layer at the bottom, so it layers up. And we have our offset circle, or offset one that sits on top. And then we have, right in the middle, a little bit of yellow, and then we could put a sentiment or something just at the top there if we wanted to. So I'll quickly go and glue all that together, and you can see the finished project. That's it. Nice and quick and easy.
There you go. You have your full overhead.
Oh, thank you. I'll take me staple out me glue. Now the important bit with this is to make sure you glue them the right way around, because obviously
If you get it wrong, it'll show.
give me a second. There, come out of it now.
Tracy says it's very cute. I thought it would be a nice simple project to break your back in after having a week off.
Can you pass me a glue applicator, please?
Oh. What's just a normal one or the detail one?
Just a normal one will do. It just splodged a little bit because I take the valve because it's clogged.
I can't see.
Fine one will be fine.
Because
I'm just going to spread this out just a little bit because it
there we
splodged a
go.
little bit on me.
You taking the metal tip off, and
Yeah, it clogged it wouldn't come out. So.
It's just bung, Carol. The detail tips are great, but they don't have clog easily.
That's got a nice thin spread on the back.
I'll just hack it in a bit and sort it out.
Yeah, I'll sort it for you.
Try not to stab yourself with it this time. My finger's only just recovered.
So with this, I'm going to just line it up. Give it a press down. And we're going to get our pink layer.
Can't behave.
Need to retapping that.
Use the new one.
So, nice layer of glue on the back. And again, I'm just going to line that up with the edges.
Okay, Tracy, you need the scratch for this afternoon. So we're going to be taking this technique and go a little further with it.
Then we're going to take our little yellow bit. Place that in the middle. I might just get some tape and put the lid on that and sort out the fine glue. Just to stick it to my white.
Mm-hmm.
So just to adhere it to my white bit of card, take some red liner tape.
That's fine, Tracy. Wouldn't expect you to take the scratch to bed and start making.
Yeah, why not? Hopefully she warmed up a little bit. She was freezing earlier.
Yeah, hopefully you're a little warmer now.
Pokey tool just for taking the backing off the red lining tape. It's a great tip for anybody who struggles getting it off with their nails. pokey tools seem to be very good at getting just under that first layer of tape and taking off your backing layer.
Needs some good.
Let's take it in just a little bit, so if you just want to trim it up for anything, she's got a bit of space. And there we have it. And that is your nice and easy simple card. Which is a nice and easy one to break you in with today. And Natalie's back this afternoon with something a bit more complex.
Not too much more complex.
It is a bit more complex than that though, isn't it?
Yeah, but not much. Not much.
That's how we can just use basic shapes and we can create then a nice subtracted image using the ScanNCut to subtract images rather than having to go into Canvas and do it all manually. Any questions before I go?
Tracy says good job.
Yay!
And both Sarah Lou and Zena have put their heating on.
Oh dear. If there's no further questions, I'll leave that one there for today. Let people go and have a play, see what they can come up with. Do post your projects up on the group so we get a chance to see them. Pete's, we got Lou on at 12, I believe,
Yeah.
today. And we have Pete at 12:30 with his giveaway.
Leslie at 1:30.
Yeah, Leslie at 1:30. Natalie's back at 2. And then we'll see what happens from there on in.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Pete's going to go at 4 today or not.
No, I'm not sure.
So.
He hasn't said today, so we shall see. But thank you all very much for joining me this morning. And we look forward to back seeing you this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Bye.
Bye.